What's up, you guys? For those of you that are new here, I'm Tanya, and it's my husband Dave, and we are Turn It Up World. And today we're going to talk about our 10 best pools in Las Vegas. Oh, and before we kick this off, take a second, hit that subscribe button. Dave and I, we put out a ton of great content here in Las Vegas that we know you would enjoy. Plus, with us, it's always an adventure.
Yes, absolutely. So please join us. You're going to have a lot of fun, and we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hit that subscribe button.
So kick it off, we're going to head on downtown to one of the
downtown.
classic Vegas casino hotels, the Golden Nugget.
Oh, the Golden Nugget. That pool definitely has to be one of the best pools downtown. With that shark tank kind of floating by, you can kind of even take like a slide on down. But it's got a great sort of vibe, a great atmosphere. I will say one thing though, you've got to get there early to get some of the best seats. And if you have not seen that video, you should check out our Golden Nugget video, because we actually sat in, I believe, some of the best seats in the house to really avoid that summer sun in Vegas.
Exactly, and it's not a big complex,
No.
but it's nice, and being able to go through the slide through all the fishes and the sharks, and then you're kind of like swimming in the water, and the sharks are swimming right next to you.
Oh yeah.
Behind glass though, behind glass.
Behind glass.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's such a great vibe. Food service is great. They have basic food service, but the service was great when we were there.
Yeah.
Definitely a spot you should check out. Coming in at number 9, the Flamingo, right center strip on the Las Vegas Strip.
Oh, another classic.
It's
right,
amazing.
just legendary Vegas and total party vibe there at the pool.
Oh yeah, especially the Go Pool. Now
Yes.
they have a friendly family vibe, and then the Go Pool is more of that adult vibe, where there's the waterfalls, the pinks, and the fuchsias, and that vibe is just, and beach balls flying everywhere.
Yeah, it's a fun vibe. The service is awesome too. You've also had great service there.
Yeah, and I have to honestly say, it was worth going to visit. Get there early again, because the Go Pool, especially during the late spring and summer months, the lines can get pretty long. So get up, get there early, and just enjoy yourself at the Flamingo Pool and get that party on.
Party on.
Party on.
Oh yeah.
Party on.
All right, so we move on to number 8, babe.
Number 8.
Okay, so we're gonna head on back downtown. But now this time, we're kind of going to something much newer. One of the newest resorts in Las Vegas, CIRCA.
Stadium Swim. And what do you think about that one?
I have to say this, it's a incredible like party spot, and also if you're into the game, it has the most incredible TV screen to watch. So, but don't expect shade, right? There's no palm trees or anything, but it's a party vibe. It's also great year-round too. Those pools are really warm in the winter months.
I will say that probably has to be the largest outdoor television screen I have ever seen. It's super cool, but it's also got this great vibe in the winter, right?
Exactly. Oh,
because there's 6 pools. Each one of them, I feel like, has a different temperature.
They do.
But they're so warm and toasty. It can go from like taking a bubble bath to being cooked human soup.
Yeah, I think they're the warmest winter pools in Vegas, for sure.
But it's a great vibe, great atmosphere, and I do believe they allow guests that aren't staying to visit them for a flat fee. Might be $10, maybe a little bit more. But I would certainly check out the CIRCA Stadium Swim website for more information on that. But certainly a party vibe. Again, party vibe. Party vibe. Ooh,
coming at you. Oh, yeah,
you
hummingbird.
Can't see it, but there's a hummingbird behind you.
Now, one thing we should mention about CIRCA is that the whole resort, including the pool, is of course 21 plus, adults only.
Oh yeah, and that's a great vibe
Right.
for CIRCA. Moving on, back onto the Strip, moseying to number 7, the Mirage, which is soon to be the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Now, okay, Mirage definitely has a great vibe. We really enjoy the Mirage. It does have a family sort of vibe as well. There's adult sections you can enjoy, but you don't know what's gonna happen to it coming the end of this year into next year when the Hard Rock changes. But as of right now, it's great.
No, absolutely great family pool. We're definitely excited to see what the Hard Rock does. There's a great space. We think it'll be a great pool as well. Maybe more adults, right, versus family. But we'll see, so stay tuned on that.
Stay tuned. Well, the Hard Rock is definitely not, I mean, I feel like this theme of party is just happening all over the place right now.
Well, it is Vegas.
It's Vegas. Good point.
So it's time to move on to number 6. We're gonna head center strip to one of the pillars of Vegas on the Strip, and that's the Bellagio.
Oh, the Bellagio. The Bellagio kind of screams classic elegance.
Absolutely.
And the pool is no exception. There's multiple different pools there. It's got a really great vibe. And I just felt like, you know, if you're having breakfast, say at Sadel's, you're looking over at the pool, you just want to be out there, you know, and we really had a great time there.
Yes, and it is beautiful. The service is great, you know, second to none. Great spot.
Absolutely, and in the wintertime, it is one of the warmest pools we've ever experienced at the Bellagio. It's just, I felt getting in was really nice and toasty, but getting out was a whole other problem because it was so cold out.
Exactly, just stay in that pool in the winter, but it is a great winter pool. So before we kick into the final 5 best pools of Las Vegas, I think we should get some honorable mentions.
Oh, good point.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
And one that we like quite a bit, of course, is Aria.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's not anything fancy, right? But it's very elegant, great service. I love the palm trees that are there as well. It's really a nice spot. And now I will say one thing, we talk about winter swim. It's not the warmest pool in the winter time.
No, it's not. And you might be surprised by this, but one of the most underrated pools in Las Vegas, I'm gonna have to say, is the Luxor. You know, I know at the time when we were there, they were actually working on, you know, revamping another pool, but there's, I think, 4 or 5 or variations of. It's great. You can sit in the center. There's great cocktail service, and it has a really cool theme. Yeah,
I agree. I think it's underrated, and it's quite the complex.
Yeah. Now, what about the Palms?
Yeah, the Palms reopening, right? Actually, in April of this year, and we're excited to check that out as well. Have any changes been made to their pool complex? That could be a contender.
Yes, that could be on next year's list.
Exactly. So stay tuned.
Coming into our top 5 pools here in Las Vegas. Number 5, the Venetian Palazzo, which many say is one of the best hotels and casinos on the Strip.
Oh, just so beautiful. I mean, the Venetian Palazzo, the attention to detail is just incredible. When you head out to that pool area, just like you are when you're inside, you're like in another world.
Absolutely.
Right, it kind of brings you into Venice a little bit, a little bit of Venice, right?
Gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. The vibe, the food, the service was pretty top notch when we were there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a place you should definitely check out if you're visiting Las Vegas.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Best pools in Las Vegas 2022. Got to head on down south side of the Strip into one of the biggest resorts in all of Las Vegas, the MGM Grand.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. Okay, one, it's not only a journey to get to from your room to the pool, but once you get there, there is so much going on, from the river run to just these kind of cabana styles. It's just a really great vibe at the MGM.
It's just massive, but I'll never forget the river run. Remember that?
That was so much fun. Oh
that
my
was
gosh,
great.
It was great. It was like a race, racing with these folks and just splashing.
It was awesome.
It was great.
It's great, and now one drawback about the MGM, it is huge. So like Tanya said, it's a long walk.
It's a massive complex, but it's enjoyable. Now I will say this, and I know this because we stayed there. If you're staying over at the MGM Signature, you can actually use the pool at MGM Grand.
Yes.
Which is it's a great thing to have if you're staying at something a little bit more private and off. You can enjoy that massive, beautiful pool called MGM. Now, before we get into like the top 3, I know they're probably all wondering, well, where are you guys at right now? And we should probably tell them.
Okay, I will tell you.
We should tell them. So Dave and I are actually RVers here in Las Vegas as well. And so we are here at one of the hottest places to park your RV and enjoy a pool, which really feels like an oasis.
Exactly. The Oasis RV Park here in Vegas. A great pool area.
Yeah, and we have a lot of you guys that are RVers here in Las Vegas as well. So if you want to check out what this place is all about, I'll just put a link right here in the description box below so you can check out our stay here at the Oasis. All right, back to the pools. Coming in at number 3.
All right, top 3.
Caesar's Palace, Garden of the Gods, and the Oasis. Okay, Garden of the Gods at the Oasis.
Yeah, and it is an incredible complex. It has a bit of everything. There's so many different pools. You have the party vibe. You get a little more privacy as well. And great location, center strip, of course, at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, and we actually put a really fun video at Caesar's Palace. Actually, probably one of the nicest rooms we've ever stayed in here in Las Vegas. So if you haven't seen that, I know it's a little shameless self-promotion, but hey, these are great things you should certainly check out when visiting Las Vegas. Uh-oh.
And we're down to the final 2. number 2, and this one, we love this one, the WYNN ENCORE.
Oh,
just
gosh,
incredible.
Yes. Yeah, and for a while, as we were here during the pandemic months, that was like our home. ENCORE's like our home for months.
Oh no, exactly. June 2020, Vegas had just reopened, and we were kind of we were right here, right at WYNN ENCORE, an absolutely beautiful pool and great service. Everything about it's pure elegance, top notch, top class.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that the bar is sort of in the center at the ENCORE.
Yeah.
You know, this great vibe. But when you're at the WYNN, you can kind of swim under the bridge, and you're right, complete elegance from head to toe. So much fun, and the service is very, very good.
Second to none. Second to none.
At number 1, drum roll, please. Okay, hold on. Give me a rocking drum roll beat, please. Oh yeah, that's it. Dang, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. That was excellent. All right, coming in at number 1, Mandalay Bay. Take it away.
Oh yeah, and Mandalay Bay, I mean, just an incredible complex. I mean, the wave pool right there
That alone
is just so unique. You go in there, you feel like you're just kind of getting some small waves of the ocean.
Yeah.
You know,
And
it's
you're
so
on
much
the
fun.
beach.
Yeah, you're
walking on the sand.
real sand on the beach, and plus they have the great lazy river as well. So you got the wave pool, you got the lazy river, you got some other nice pools as well.
Oh yeah.
Just an overall great complex. And maybe you should also maybe point out a little bit about the Four Seasons opportunity there as well.
Yes, so if you are staying at the Four Seasons, and let's say you're coming there with family, because Mandalay Bay is a great spot for family as well, because of the river, lazy river, as well as the wave pool.
And a lot of kids will be there.
A lot of kids will be there. So you can actually go from Four Seasons right over to the Mandalay Bay pool. So it's another great option for those that are staying at more
if you want to
higher
splurge.
range.
Obviously, it's not cheap, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just an option.
And Mandalay Bay, you're absolutely right, which is why it's our number 1. It just has so much to offer everyone, from family to friends to hummingbirds and pigeons. No.
I just want to hit that wave pool right now.
I know. So that about does it for our top 10 best pools here in Las Vegas for 2022. Now, if we missed a pool that might be one of your favorites, let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to hear that, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And hope you enjoyed it. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, we would really appreciate it if you would do so. Please join us in our crazy adventures.
Take a second, hit
you.
that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get every time we post something new and exciting. And as always, thanks for joining us, World Fam. Now stick around because it's not over. Wait till you see this ending. We look forward to seeing y'all in Las Vegas. Maybe at one of the pools. Woo-hoo.